Hey guys, Swifty here, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of The Crappy Adventures of Mr. Clot. That's right, The Crappy Adventures of Mr. Clot. Now, you may be saying to yourself, what the heck is The Crappy Adventures of Mr. Clot? And I will tell you, it is a game that I've been working on for quite some time now. As you may have seen already, I do have another game. I kind of transferred some of the code over from that game and kind of continued on with this one. We have our controls here, and this is our first level. Now I'll be doing commentary over the video because for some reason it didn't quite catch my audio. So if the game does some stuff and it doesn't really match up, don't be too worried. Anyways, this is the first level here, and as you can see, you can break these pots and get gold. Gold's used to buy items in the game. Which is kind of the item system is kind of it's kind of like Zelda Link to the Past as far as like there's really not a whole lot of in-depth to it, but it's still there just to kind of add a little bit of, you know, flavor to the game. So you can get gold and you can get keys. The keys allow you to open up locked doors, and those locked doors have like hidden treasures in them. It could be anything from gold to hearts to power-ups to whatever. This one up here though is actually a store shop, or it's a store area. So once you get a key, you can go in there and you can buy stuff. There's also other rooms that don't have that; they just have other things in them. As you can tell too here, there are some pitfalls or some little pits and some saw blades you need to be careful about. And there's also enemies as well. We have these turtles here, and you have to kill everything in the room in order to progress on to the next room. Now I don't have it to the point yet where the enemies aren't persistent, so that once you kill them you can go back to that room and they're gone. I haven't fixed that yet, so that isn't implemented yet. Here you can see the store. We have our bombs, our keys, our hearts. Now the store hearts will actually heal you fully, whereas the ones that you find in the pots only heal you for one. The keys, of course, allow you to get into doors, and then we have the bomb. Now this is used by pressing the space bar, and you can actually find these hidden cracks and stuff in the walls in the game, and if you can find those, you can actually blow them up and then get the special little surprises behind them. These are poop monsters here. It's very based around disgusting stuff, so that's always good. And so yeah, it's like, sorry, one second here. There's something in my throat. Anyways, so sorry about that. So yeah, I mean, if you're familiar with Link to the Past, then you know that's kind of how the setup is in that, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. Also, another thing that I've been hearing a lot is that it looks a lot like the Binding of Isaac, which is kind of what I was going for. I kind of wanted that dungeon crawler feel, along with a little bit of comic relief as well. So as you can see here, we've actually found a crack in the wall. So if we placed our button and wait a second, it'll blow up, and that is a little delayed at the moment, but it's still there, so that's good. We have our power up here in the middle. We have our treasure from this guy who apparently got locked in here and died. And breaking pots is extremely fun. You'll find yourself doing that over and over again. I know I do. So this is a shotgun effect. This actually allows you to shoot 3 bullets, but at the cost of making you shoot a little slower. But don't worry, it does do a lot of damage. Also, you probably can't see it too well here, but there are spikes in front of me, and these are hidden spikes. So if a player isn't aware of where he's at and he's in a room, he can hit these spikes, and these spikes will actually damage the player. So you got to be very vigilant when you're running around in these maps and these levels, because there are hidden traps as well as the ones that you can see plainly. We have the saw blades up in the corner, and on the bottom we have the spike pit. Now we actually have another door over here, and I really haven't added a whole lot in here yet. We pretty much just have pots, and I'm thinking I'll probably add something in there eventually. But that's one of those secret rooms I was talking about that you can get into with keys. And here I am breaking more pots because it's it's addicting. And I don't know, it's just kind of funny how that works. There's also some more spikes here, and I'll go ahead and show you what those look like. I'm pretty sure I step on one over here. There we go. So yeah, those are the spikes that you want to watch out for. They do 1 damage. So I mean, it's not completely horrible, but 1 damage when you only have 4 life can be pretty pretty messed up. The video actually cut out on me too, so in this next one you may notice a little bit of a jolt there. Not too bad. So this is the dungeon area, and this area is the area that we were just in. And this is actually the boss area coming up here, as you can see indicated by the skull. Also a little bit of flavor brought in from Zelda Link to the Past. So this is the actual poop monster, and he shoots poop at you at a pretty fast rate. He also spawns flies, and he's dead. Normally he doesn't take that long, but with the shotgun effect, it does take a lot less time to kill him. Anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a while, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any comments, definitely let me know, and the link is below if you'd like to download the game and keep up to date.